Hi, I'm going to show you how I do my bass drops live. To accomplish this, I use a Rock Band drum set and a program on my computer called Andrew Rudson's Drum Machine. This program allows me to play drums on my Rock Band drum set through my computer. And this is what the program looks like. Now don't worry about this warning, it's just telling me that my Rock Band drum kit isn't plugged in currently. This is what the program actually looks like. Free play is where you actually play the Rock Band drum set and hear the different sounds that the program can put on it. Assign pads are where you can assign different sounds to each pad, and then record and playback aren't really important to this video. So I'll show you the website where you can actually download the program, and it is free. And I will also include a link in the description as well. So click on Drum Machine. Then scroll about 3/5 of the way down the page, and you will want to check your system requirements to make sure your computer can handle it. Then after that, underneath Drum Machine, click the installer and just run the install wizard like you would any other program. And once you do this and the program's installed, you'll need to find the file folder of the Drum Machine. You do this by going to My Computer or Computer, however it is on your operating system. I use Windows 7, the 64-bit version. But it should be the same for all operating systems roughly. So go to your hard drive, locals disk, whatever it's called. Go to Program Files. Mine is under x86 because once again I use 64-bit. Then find Drum Machine. Drum Machine is where all the different files and folders are stored that make the actual program work behind the scenes. Now what we need to find is Sample Bank. This is where all the different audio samples are stored that you can assign to the different pads. Now the trick behind me using this setup for bass drops is I just drop my bass drops into this file folder that you see here. Now you can see all my different bass drops that I assigned to the pads. Then this is just the secret behind it. It's not very difficult, but it gets the job done. Now really quick, I'll show you how I made these bass drops. I use a program called Audacity and it's also free. I'll include a link to that as well. Now this is a chirp generator. You can mess around with it, but it essentially has a starting frequency and an ending frequency and plays every single frequency between those in the specified time that you set. So it essentially sounds like a boom, or you can make it go upwards in pitch. It all depends on your starting and ending frequencies. Now I can't play this back because I have no way of monitoring it, but I'll show you what to do once you make the sample that you want. Next you need to export. You can name it whatever you want, whatever you will remember. And also just, you can send it wherever you want, to the desktop, anywhere. But make sure you export in WAV or a high quality, low loss file type. I choose WAV just because it is exactly that, high quality. Then you don't have to worry about the metadata, or however you pronounce that, I have no idea. Next, you want to find the file that you just exported. In this case, it was on my desktop, and you want to go back to the Andrew Rudson Drum Machine file folder by going to your hard drive, Program Files, and then Drum Machine. Next, you go back to your sample bank, and then just take the file that you just made, then drag it to whichever folder you want. I use the folder Other because that's just what makes sense to me. But one note, you cannot add any new folders. The GUI of the program will not add any new folders, even if you put them in the file folder itself. All right, now what you need to do is go to Assign Pads. So you can select which pad you want to change the sound of. In this case, I choose the green one just to show you guys. You press Enter, then you find the folder where you dropped your sound. In this case, I used Other. And then you just search for the sound that you want. And you can see here, this is the audio sample that I just made in Audacity. Then I press Enter and select it. Now I go back to the main menu. And when I go to Free Play, all I have to do is just hit the green pad on my Rock Band drum kit. And then this sound will be played through my computer. And it's really that easy. So If you have any questions or comments, just send me a message. Or if you feel I didn't answer anything, I guess to the fullest, just send me a message.